there was an organization that was trying to track the geese populations, so we went and helped them out with that. Another time there was a river where the bass needed deeper water, so we went and we simply just took the rocks from the bottom and threw them to the side. And in addition to this, one time we worked with the legally blind children, so it was important for them because they couldn't see things, so we tried to immerse them with their other senses. So we at one point took out like chinchillas and snakes and let them feel them so like they could kind of relate to the animals and feel even though they couldn't physically see them. And the last thing was I helped run a summer camp program, so kids would come on a day-to-day basis and we would take them on tours of the zoo, take them behind the scenes, and let them learn more about nature and appreciate it. So Matthew 25, apart from the quote I put up here, was, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." So like I said, I helped spread pertinent information about conservation efforts. In the modern day, a lot of people don't know how precarious the situation is. So by helping teach people a little bit, it could kind of, if everybody knows a little bit more about the environment, it could help make a big impact. So simple things like telling people what they could do to help in their daily lives can make a huge impact on the world. And I also helped conserve the habitats of different species, as I said before in the case of the bass. We helped doing something simple as moving rocks, change the whole habitat for a species. And finally, I helped children enjoy nature, especially in the case of the legally blind children. Because in the modern day with like all the technology, a lot of people are losing touch of that side in the nature and the environment. So by doing this, I kind of helped open eyes to people of what is truly out there, not just on the electronic world. Alright, Father Moreau, educating hearts and mind. So as I've been saying, I did a lot of educating to people and told them not only about the species themselves, but about the environment in general and what they could do to help. So it wasn't simply facts, it was how they could apply that knowledge. And again, I help change people's stances on conservation in zoos. There's a lot of people who think zoos are a bad place, and I've had people come up to me and kind of argue with me about how the zoo's not a good place and the animals shouldn't be there. But then I kind of teach them how there's all these programs like the SSP where we're helping the animals that are endangered and bring them back into the wild. So this year actually there were 2 Amur tigers that were born at the zoo, and that species is in like super low numbers. So the fact that the zoo could do that is really helping a species. So at the end of my talks with some people, they changed their whole positions on zoos and how humans are actually helping the animals and not hurting them.
Yeah, this zoo in particular is a rehab and
yeah. And what I learned, so I did learn that conservation efforts can have a huge impact on the environment. Like a lot of people might think that we can't really change things and things are always going to be bad no matter what we do. And simply when I went to that lake and helped with the baths, it was just one lake and probably in the future it'll need to be done again. The efforts seem like they're kind of not that beneficial because eventually we're just going to have to go remove invasive species or stuff like that. So what I learned is it actually can have an impact in that simply doing little things add up, and if each person can do that, we can make a big change. And so I also learned that many people do not know this situation, and by simply informing the people, it can help make a bigger impact. And finally, like I've been saying over and over, small efforts can't all total up into one big cause and change. That's